Hello, and welcome to another episode of Brettcast, My Thoughts On. So this is going to be a bit of a personal thing that I just really wanted to tell people about because I think you should know. So I have come to enjoy the marketplace on Facebook. I mean, who doesn't like finding stuff for not a whole lot of money, right? No one. Now, as someone who buys and sells on the marketplace, I have had my share of negative experiences as the buyer and seller. So I'm going to give a bit of narrative dramaticness of one example of what usually happens. So, for the sake of this, and the fact that I have a terrible memory, the name of the second person will just be a random name that has no relation to any actual people or person who may share that name. So today, I am on the Facebook Marketplace looking for a Nintendo 2DS or 3DS. So I go up to the search bar and I type that in. I press enter and the results appear in front of me. I scroll through the options and a few catch my eye and I save them. Only a few catch my eye, but none are at the price that I want to spend. Weeks go by with the marketplace notifications telling me when somebody adds a new one, and I look them over but still nothing strikes me. But then it happened. The listing that waiting this long gets me. That's right, it may sound too good to be true, but I found a listing for a 2DS that is barely used with New Super Mario Bros. 2, all for $20. I smashed that message this seller button and began to ask questions. Scratched, dented, or cracked?
No, it's all good.
Comes with the charger?
Yep.
And the games?
Yep.
All for $20.
Yep.
This is the lowest that I've seen one.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen one go below $40 with and without games.
So, you want to buy it?
Yes, but see, the issue is that I am about 40 minutes away. So if we meet, it would be better if we could meet halfway.
Yes, I can do that.
Oh, great. That's really nice of you.
Thank you.
So I can meet Tuesday or Thursday.
This week?
Yeah.
That could work. Tuesday?
Yes, but it would be better in the morning before my class.
Okay, but I have school 6 a.m. to 3:15 p.m.
Right, I forgot how early regular school starts.
Yep.
What about after school?
Anytime after 3:15 works.
Okay, what about meeting here? It's equidistant for both of us.
I'd have to ask my dad.
Okay. A couple of hours go by and I have not heard from Tom. So, I get back on Messenger and begin to message him. Did you ask your dad? No response. About our meeting? Again, no response. Does this work for you? Still no response. At this point, I am getting quite annoyed with Tom, but I still try to get a hold of him. The next day, Tuesday, arrives and I wake up at 10 a.m. with my alarm. I procrastinate getting up till about 11:30 a.m. when I have to go. After my class is over, I open Messenger and I begin to message him, worried that he may have sold it to another person or decided to not sell it without telling me first. I'm done with class. Do you want to meet me? I close Messenger and begin to walk back to my vehicle. I reach my truck, get in, turn it on, turn the heat on, and then pull out my phone again. I open Messenger to see that he has seen my previous messages and not responded to them. Do you want to meet? Nothing. I continue to message him with no response. At this point, I am getting pissed and certain that this person is just taking me for a ride and getting some kind of enjoyment out of it. The next day, Wednesday, I begin by opening Messenger to see that he has removed his listing from the marketplace, and this worries me. What if he sold it to someone else or decided not to sell without telling me first? This makes me a little more angrier with this person than I already am. I messaged him till it was time for my class, with no response. After class at 2 p.m., I message him again. Are you able to meet today? If not, I can tomorrow. 1 minute later, he finally responds.
Sorry, at school I have to go to my PO from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and will not be home until 6:45 p.m.
Okay, what about tomorrow? I'm totally free after 2 p.m. tomorrow. Still, no response. At this point, I am pretty furious with this guy, but I am really holding back from going off on him. This is too good of a deal for me to just let pass. I don't understand why the only time he sees my messages is when he is at school, and when he's supposedly not, he never talks to me. I know that I don't know what's going on in his life, but that's because he never tells me what's going on. Anyways, I continue the next morning. We can meet where you are if that's easier. So 3:30 at the Rite Aid near you? Sound good? Sound good? At this point, I am done with class and in my truck, waiting while I get warmed up. Are you able to make that? I'm getting very pissed, again, with this guy. I was less when he actually responded to me the last time, but now, again, he seems to be ignoring me. I decided to just go home at this point, and if he does agree to meet me, I will just go back out again. Question mark? I need to know if you are able to meet me today or not. Hello? So this is still an ongoing conversation I am having with an actual person, and no, they're not named Tom. This is generally what seems to always happen to me when I want something on the Facebook Marketplace. I don't know why all the people I have the pleasure of dealing with are so fucking stubborn and like to keep me out of the loop, and it really pisses me off. So if you ever get to deal with me on Facebook Marketplace, please don't do this, as I will bomb you with constant messages, and I will eventually blow up in your face with rage. But that's all I have to say, so if you want to add to the conversation, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for listening, and goodbye.